And I remember the first time I saw a cell phone, I was at this teenage dance club, right? Called Yale Crackers. And, oh, what's up? You remember Yale Crackers? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can break it down. So here's the thing. I'm standing outside, and this illegal business owner, he had Rodney, he raised the tax benefits, though, man. It was, he had one, and he was leaning against the car. I was like, man, what is that? I truly didn't know what it was. And he said, it's a cell phone, cellular phone. That's what he said. I'm like, cellular? What good science? Like photosynthesis? Like, what does cellular have to do with anything? He's like, no, it's kind of like a cordless phone, but you can kind of use it around the city or whatever. So, wow, how much does something like that cost? $1,000. Oh. And $3 a minute. $3 a minute. I said, man, it's never going to catch on. Okay? So there's a lot of things out there you don't necessarily think, oh man, it's never gonna, doesn't make that true. No. Okay? And what happens is the technology increases and competition happens, and things get smaller, faster, easier to make, and so what happens is it starts to gain market share. Now what is market share? It's just public acceptance or participation. And so what it does is it reaches this place called critical mass. It's about 10%. When 10% of society says, we love it, we want it, it goes through this power wave or this growth cycle, 8 to 10 years generally. And this is happening a little bit faster now as technology is speeding up. But the people that can anticipate these things, these power waves, are the people that profit the most from them. Well, e-commerce right now, last I checked, correct me if I'm wrong, about 9 just entering into that critical mass phase. Okay, now here's the thing. Think to yourself, okay, I am going to participate in this as a consumer. I'm going to. We all are. The question is, do you want to participate that as creating some sort of revenue stream from what you know is happening? Okay? You know this. More people are going to buy stuff online in the future. We already said it. You confirmed that. You know that. Okay? So this is what we do. All these people are consumers. Why? Because everyone's a consumer. Many of those people in your social media networks are already going to some of our partners. Okay? They're in, they're called joint ventures. We have a lot. Sears, Kmart, a lot of stuff. We own the rights to is more people or less people, or let's say is more people using like energy drinks? I know in the Army you guys don't like high energy and stuff like that, but yeah, it's a trend and things that, no, that's generally good or bad for you. Generally bad, right? Red Bull and some, We have a company that's actually, it's the only company that's backed up by the National Diabetes Association because it has no sugar in it, and so we have 15 flavors called Excess Energy Drink. Okay, and we own a company called Neutralite. They're the inventors of multimineral multivitamins. Okay, if you go to the Smithsonian, right, lunar module, box with Neutralite multimineral multivitamins right there. Went to the moon, NASA. We own a company called Artistry, and that's like skincare stuff, and guys, we have it too, so there's stuff around. But we work with all these companies, okay? And so what we do is we teach people how to go to one website with all those partners, because they're shopping already at our, but we're going to send them for the convenience to go into one website and go into a million, because generally, have you ever bought anything online? Okay. Now, how many places do you think you've went online to buy stuff? Too many accounts? When it becomes consistent, you're going to keep track of all that stuff. Okay, what was the guarantee for this company? Okay, when am I getting that in? Did I get a receipt for that? So you got to keep track of that. How would it be cool to go to one place that all had the same rules to, so they're like, yeah, I just go to one website and check about all my stuff that I've ordered. That'd be real convenient, wouldn't it? Okay, so this is what we do. We show people how to go to one website, and based on your volume, they pay you the advertising dollars. Now, why do they want to do that? Because you refer to yourself, so to speak. Now, here's the thing. What's the most expensive part of owning a Best Buy? Advertising. The number one thing you got to do is get people in the door, right? Okay. Well, does everybody know how much the Super Bowl, to get on the Super Bowl halftime, 30 seconds? 1.3 million. Now, can they track the effectiveness? They can guess. But they can't tell. Oh, saw it? See when they got some Doritos? They can't. They can't guess. They got to throw mud on the TV and hope some sticks. Well, the reason why we've got a bunch of companies coming online with this is because when you go here, they only pay when volumes move or a product is purchased. Okay, so here's what happens. They pay you the advertising dollars. Now, why do they want to do that? Well, there's a line of distribution for every company or every product service. Starts off with the manufacturer, ends up at the retail store, and then to the consumer. And then you have what do you call mad money: marketing, advertising, and distribution. And distribution is kind of broken up into wholesalers, jobbers, and so 60 to 80% of the markup is right in here. Right? Now, why? Let's say Nike tennis shoes. What's the average pair of Nike tennis shoes cost? $90. $9,200. Okay. How much do you think that cost them to make? 20. 20? Yeah. Yeah. My hours are doing the math. Well, age, okay. And it's probably, in reality with Nike and where they're made, probably $5 to $10 to make those pair of tennis shoes. Okay. Now, why would you ever pay $100 for something? Because it had to get to you, right? And the manufacturer, the manufacturer had to pay the marketing person and and so he had to jack the price up, right? Because he's got white fur coat, so so it's move over here instead of the advertiser, because the kid's in college, and it keeps marking up, and by the time it gets to you, it's $100 for a tennis shoes. Okay? It's so funny when people say, LeBron James, Nike paid him $90 million coming out of high school. I'm like, Nike didn't pay him. We did. So when they said that, I was like, oh man, my shoes went up. Right? So what we've done is we put the internet in here, link the manufacturer to the consumer, and you can keep a portion of that. Okay? Now, it's funny because I walked in, I'm like, oh, my battery stopped. And somebody overheard me. They're like, yes, it's right twice a day. I was like, okay, that's a positive person, And I was like, I need it all the time. Another 7-10 minutes, I'll be done. Okay? What's a successful business that you can think of? Let me say this. I'll say, what's the most successful franchise you can think of?
McDonald's.
I'm going to use this as an example to kind of illustrate why we've chosen franchising or online franchising as our particular vehicle. McDonald's. Is McDonald's successful because it has the best food in the world?
No.
What? No. Surprisingly good, though. And in the wintertime, you find one in the back seat. Took the ice off your windshield. But now, is it because you get the best service? So now, are they successful? Yes. So the success of a business, apparently in this particular situation, doesn't depend on the product, service, at all. It's the marketing and I figured out the marketing deal when my kid was like 4. Couldn't say dad, but could say McDonald's. I'm like, you can't even get out the car to go in, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is, man. Lots of colors and movies, Anyway, let me get back on track. Okay. McDonald's, let me use that example. Now, McDonald's, in every successful business, there's like two entities that have to be there: training and education, and a supplier. Okay, and with them, the supplier they use is Golden State Foods. Golden State Foods. And they use that same supplier for every single McDonald's all across the world. Why?
Part of the system.
What's that?
Part of the system.
Part of the system. Okay. Well, because here's the deal. Anybody been driving down the highway and you see like, Roscoe's Burger Joint?